upon a time, not far from Lembar Harbor, there was a kingdom. This kingdom was led by a wise king named Datu Tuan. In the kingdom, Datu Tuan spent his time with his beautiful empress named Dewi Mas.
Darling, let's have a tea while it's warm.
Yes, thank you, my darling.
Darling, you seem gloomy lately. May I know what is really bothering you?
I'm terribly sorry, my wife. As you know, we have been married for a long time, but we still don't have a children. While I'm getting old, we need successor to keep this kingdom prosperous. That's why I'm asking for your permission that I can marry again to have children.
I have to support you.
After getting approval from his wife, Datu Tuan got married for the second time. Datu Tuan married a daughter of Patih Aur named Sunggar Tutul. Day by day, they spent their time together. Datu Tuan's attention to Dewi Mas was decreasing gradually. Even though Datu Tuan's attention was increasingly devoted to Sunggar Tutul, however, Dewi Mas remained patient. She still prays for her husband and everyone to stay well. One day, a surprising news arrived. Dewi Mas is suddenly reportedly pregnant. Dewi Mas is certainly happy because her wish has come true. However, not everyone was happy about Dewi Mas' pregnancy. She is Sunggar Tutul, the concubine of Datu Tuan.
I can't take it anymore. The king affection is only for me.
Sunggar Tutul immediately met her husband to persuade him to get rid of Dewi Mas.
My dear husband, do you feel this is Dewi Mas suddenly pregnant? First, a good name our people.
You're right. I will expel Dewi Mas from the kingdom. This is all good for the good name of the kingdom.
Datu Tuan was instigated by Sunggar Tutul's words. Datu Tuan called Dewi Mas.
I don't want your pregnancy to be a disgrace to the kingdom. Therefore, I choose to leave this place right now.
But my husband, I am your wife. This is impossible. Please don't throw me out.
He then banished Dewi Mas out of the palace. Dewi Mas was eventually exiled to a gili or an island, accompanied by her retainer. Dewi Mas felt sad. She lived on a small, isolated island. On the island, Dewi Mas had to survive by utilizing the existing vegetable. Days passed by until one day a ship docked on the gili. The captain descended. She was surprising Dewi Mas. Dewi Mas welcomed the captain.
I do not expect there is human being on this island. Moreover, if she was a pregnant woman.
My name is Dewi Mas. I've been living for days.
Dewi Mas started to tell the story. Dewi Mas also asked the captain if she could take her to Bali Island.
What an unfortunate fate you have. I'm so sorry. I will help you to go to Bali Island. Luckily, I'm on my way to go there.
Finally, the captain took Dewi Mas to get out of the island to Bali. In Bali, Dewi Mas lived in a small hut. Time continued to pass until the day of Dewi Mas' labor came. Dewi Mas gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. The was born with a dagger. He was named Radenuna Putra Janjak, while the girl was born with an arrow. She was named Dewi Rinjani. Time was running fast. The twins have grown into a manly man and graceful woman. Once upon a time, Raden Nuna Putra Janjak want to know his family background.
Mother, may I ask something?
Of course, my son. What do you want to ask?
So who actually is my father? Why were I and Dewi Renjani born without a father?
Hearing that, Dewi Mas was a little shocked. Dewi Mas told all her stories to her son. Hearing the story of his mother, Raden Nuna felt disbelief and angry at the same.
How could this happen? You deserve to be happy. I have to meet my father.
People, my son.
Mother, allow me to cross to meet my father.
You got my permission, son. Be careful during the trip. Behave yourself.
For days, Raden Nuna sailed the ocean to meet his father, Datu Tuan. After a long time, finally, Raden Nuna set foot in Lembar Harbor.
Excuse me, sir. I want to see Datu Tuan.
Who are you? What's your business with the king?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't do it until I meet Datu Tuan.
How arrogant you are! You can see the
The
king.
fight between Raden Nuna and the royal guard is inevitable. The battle was really fierce, but Raden Nuna's power was not comfortable to the guards. Datu Tuan heard about the battle. He immediately intervened to overcome the fight. However, when he was about to fight Raden Nuna, a strange incident occurred. Suddenly, a voice came from the sky. Datu Tuan, Datu
What's that?
Tuan.
What's that? Show yourself.
Stop it! Don't fight with him! Don't fight with your own son!
My son. My son. What is your name, young man? Where's your mother?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Raden Nuna Putra Janja, the son of my mother named Dewi Mas.
I'm sorry, my son. I don't recognize you. Where is your mother? Is she okay?
She is okay.
Finally, Datu Tuan picked up his wife Dewi Mas to bring her back to the palace. As her return to the royal palace, Dewi Mas did not hold a grudge against the Sunggar Tutu. A few years later, Raden Nuna grew older. He ascended the throne in place of Datu Tuan as king. Meanwhile, Datu Tuan, who is getting older, seems to be getting wiser. Dewi Renjani often accompanied her father until one day Datu Tuan took his doctor to meditate on the mountain.
My doctor, let's meditate with me.
Yes, father. How long does it take?
It will be quick. Let's go.
Datu Tuan meditated earnestly and solemnly as well as Dewi Renjani. She was really solemn when praying, begging to the Almighty to give peace and prosperity to all the people of her kingdom. Her solemnity made genies on the forest interested on Dewi Renjani, so she was appointed as queen by the genies and continued to live on the mountain. The mountain is now commonly known as Mount Rinjani, the second highest volcano in Indonesia. This mountain is also the most beautiful volcano in Lombok. Precisely, this mountain is under 4 districts. They are East Lombok, Central Lombok, West Lombok, and North Lombok.
Rinjani, Dewi Mas, and Raden Nuna then show about compassion, courage in failing lips, strength, and the consequence of human action.
Terus harapkan agar suatu saat ku berjumpa lagi. Semoga saja dan
Ajar, Ajar, Ajar. Zar, I want to talk.
Ayo sini, hadap sini. Ketawa. Hahaha.